Since the Russian invasion began, millions of people have fled Ukraine. But for those who are unable to leave on their own, aid groups are stepping in. One of those organizations is Project Dynamo, which recently rescued 3 newborn babies from Kyiv, delivering them safely to Poland.
It's kind of hard to see, but there they are. They're in there. The doctor's in there. And there's Katya. We're in the snow. The doctor's doing a quick check while we get some gas. And everything is great. Let's see if we can see on this side. There they are in there.
Let's bring in that hero. Former Army and Navy combat veteran Brian Stern. He was a 9/11 first responder, now the co-founder of Project Dynamo, which was founded last year to help evacuate Americans from Afghanistan and is now rescuing people from the war in Ukraine. Brian, thank you for what you are doing. Help us understand, what have the last 6 months looked like for you and Project Dynamo? How did you end up in Ukraine?
We came here, my team and I came here about a week before the war, just to set conditions for rescue operations, to build that human and physical infrastructure so that in the event war broke out, we'd be kind of ready to react. The war in Afghanistan, we showed up and it was already ongoing. The war in Ukraine, we were able to prepare a little bit better. So, and it's worked out. We were able to do our first rescue in the first 60 minutes of hostilities opening on the 24th. We were already here. So it's been dynamic. It's been crazy. It's been a team event. My team is awesome. My case managers are the real unsung heroes. My field guys are tremendous. And we're definitely in it to win it, that's for sure.
So for people who are in need of help, and there are millions of them, how do they find you?
Sometimes it's referral, but the biggest way is through our website, projectdynamo.org. That's also where you can donate. We are donor funded. We're all volunteers. I'm a volunteer. So every dollar that you give goes to a rescue, goes to saving someone's life. But projectdynamo.org is also where you can register to get evacuated. If you don't do that and you don't, or you don't find us, then we don't know to get you out and where you are and all your particulars. So it's really important that people register, and if they need evacuation. If you don't, that's great. But if you do, let us know and we'll take care of it.
Some parts of the country, though, are basically cut off, like the city of Mariupol. Can you even get there? Can those people communicate with you if they need to?
It depends on where. There's some places that are really hard, but just the other day we rescued Robert Platt, who's an 82nd Airborne paratrooper, retired. He was in the Russian corridor for the offensive of Kyiv. He had Russian tanks parked on his street, and we were able to effect that rescue also. So some things are very difficult, but we tend to take on those cases, honestly, because they need to be taken on. So we're not afraid of hard. We're not afraid of difficult. We're not afraid of trying to figure a problem out.
Do you have a massive...
if you don't rescue, I can't even start.
Is there a massive wait list? I mean, how many people have registered?
So our database right now is about 14,000 people, but that data is a little misleading, because of that 14,000, a lot of people registered with us, and then we're able to self-evacuate, which is exactly what we want. So 14,000 registrations are 14,000 people asking for help, but a lot of those people have already gotten out. So, but we go by location, and we go by density mapping is kind of how we do it.
Quickly before we go, I need to ask you about one rescue you did, a recent mission, twin babies and their surrogate. You got them out of Ukraine and safely to Poland, where their American dad was waiting. What was that like for you and for him?
Actually, on that mission, there were 3 babies. There was a British baby, a British premature baby, also named Sophia. And the only way I can describe it is like being a delivery room nurse. They had not met their children before. So it was kind of like, hey, Papa, get ready to be a Papa kind of a thing. And it was really, really, really endearing. I love the baby operations. We did one yesterday, and it's a way for us to find a little bit of happiness and smile in this terrible war.
A lot of happiness, and people can help your organization by donating. We will let them know how. Brian, thank you for everything you and your team are doing.